Okay, you're welcome back. So this is another issue by one of my students. He's having an issue of when he clicks on subcategory, like when he clicks on subcategory, for example, it doesn't show anything, just show like this, show not found. Okay, actually in the tutorial, if you click on category directly, you see the category, it will lead you to category. Okay, now when you click on subcategory, it will lead you to subcategory. Okay, now but then this is the issue we're having here. The issue we're having here is that this particular category, let's check the appliances, see list of appliances. But the issue we're having here is that this power generator is two word. It has two words, you understand? And for it to make meaning and to be accessed from the URL, you have to put hyphen. For example, when you click on it here, there should be hyphen in between power and generator for it to be recognized. Do you understand? Good. And that is the issue here. Okay, so for you to solve it, this is what you do. You first of all, it's in category menu. I just open category menu. Okay, so I open header 2 to locate the category menu. This is the category menu is inside includes, so I opened it. So right inside this category menu, this is what you do. You see where you get the category name, category title. Actually, you got category title 2 times. Okay, wait. Okay, you did this to category title, correct? You got this correct in category. The same thing you did in the category title here, that is the same thing you're going to repeat in subcategory. Okay, you added hyphen in between any category that has one or two words. I mean, sorry, two or more words, not just a single word. Understand? So a hyphen will be added in between space. This is what you did here. So you are going to repeat this. I'm going to copy this to make it fast. Go to where you have subcategory. This is let's go down here. Perfect. This is where you have subcategory. Okay, you have subcategory here, and directly you got it here. Now this is what you do. You have to come here after for each. Okay, after for each, just paste this here. Then you change this to, just come here, copy this, or rather copy this everything here, then change it here. Okay, now come here, take this, replace this with this. Okay, now what you did here is that when you fetch the subcategories, if the subcategory is two worded, like if it has two words or two or more, it will give spaces in between them. You know, so actually, if you want to make it in a more standard way, you have to create a method that will help you add hyphen to spaces, just like we are doing now. And maybe you might also check for other things, like if the category has maybe any other character, you can also remove any other unwanted character in the URL. So you need to create a method to solve that. Just make a research on your own to do that. Okay, but just keep following my activities. I am pretty busy right now, but at a point I have plans of all those small things to start and become more serious with my YouTube channel. From there I will start creating videos, free videos, to solve some of these problems for you guys, so that becomes much easier for you. Okay, but just make your own research also to learn. Okay, now that you've gotten the subcategory and you've been able to add hyphen in between them, just now you have to take this subcategory from here. Now come here, come here now, paste it here. Do you understand? That's all. So with this now, let's go back and refresh. If you come to point, okay, we'll have an issue here. It says trying to get property of non-object online. Okay, category menu line 24. Let's check category menu line 24 here. Okay, category. Okay, I got it. Because we've used subcategory here. Oh, sorry about that. So I can't actually use this same subcategory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say subcategory equals to maybe subcategory name. Call it subcategory name. Subcategory name equals to, because we are fetching the subcategories. Okay, good. So we're going to now call it subcategory name to differentiate it with from this one we are fetching. Do you get me? So it will not have the same name. Good. So copy it now. Come here. Add it here. Better. So we save. Now let's check it again. Let's refresh. Okay. So if you point to power generator now and look down here, you're going to see that it has hyphen in between. Do you get me? So if you click here now, you are no longer going to see the not found. It will find it, but there's another issue here. It will say headers already sent. Okay, so what you have to do in this case is, let's go to categories page. Let's open categories. Let's open categories. Okay, this categories. Okay, so in this category now we have header. What we're going to do is that we're going to make this header to start from the topmost. Okay, from the topmost, maybe just this header section, remove it from here. This will start from here. You understand? Then yeah, yes, maybe you can put your listen here, header section, something like that. You know, sometimes when there is a space above like this, it will count it as a header. That was, and once the header is sent, stuff like that will happen. Okay, close it up like this. Can even bring this up right here so that it will start at the first line. Okay, this might also come up here, but leave it like the way it is now. Okay, that's one. Another one is you have to open this header to make sure that this header starts from the first line. Okay, first line, let's check it. Let's open the header from column. That's header, good. Okay, so it starts from the first line, which is correct. Let's check if it happens again. Okay, we still, the same issue still. Sometimes issue like this particular thing I did might solve it, but if you didn't solve it, you just have to come here and add, just bring this one down, add this. This will solve it. This will kind of put it in a buffer, everything in a buffer, so that everything this see is solved. No, but this is what's happening now, and that's what's gonna happen. So when you now go for power generator, it will search for power generator. It will not see it. It will return back. Okay, so I don't know how far you've gone with coding this, but let's look at your category again and see what you did down here. Okay, see, you are getting the category ID. Okay, when you get the category ID, let me see what you did. Okay, here you are also getting the subcategory ID, and when you get the subcategory ID, you just replace this with hyphen. Let me see. Okay, you remove hyphen from title. That's correct. Very good. So instead, okay, you now get category. Okay, you followed all the steps. So what you know what we did here is that if the subcategory, it will check the subcategory ID to know if it exists. to know if it has content. Okay, if it doesn't have any content, it will return back to the head section, and that is what is happening. It checks the it will get the ID first, then checks whether it has content. If it doesn't have any content to show, it will return back to the head, to the front, to the home page, and that's what it's doing. So you now have to take your time, check whether this power generator has content. If it doesn't have, maybe you might upload some content. Okay, so I won't be checking it now, but I'm just giving you what to do. Check whether this power generator has content. If it doesn't have, then upload stuff in it. Okay, upload stuff in it, and then check again, because the reason why it is coming back to home page shows that it doesn't have content. You understand? But in case if it has, do I know if I can be able to check now this power generator? Okay, solar power system, so power generator subcategory 11 product. So if you check now, you see that there's no product with subcategory 11 here. Do you understand? And as a result, it won't show anything because there's no product that has subcategory 11. Hope you understand. So upload a product and give subcategory of power. Maybe you look for a power generator, upload it, and check again. Check this. After you must have followed all the steps I followed. Okay, then you check again and see if that will solve your problem. Okay, your challenge. Okay, thank you so much.